Welcome to episode 136 of Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia. This week, Joshua comes in sun-kissed from golf, a wedding, and one dusty fridge Paloma, while Sean brings limoncello cider, wedding opinions, and immediate confusion over his own internal monologue. Jiminy Cricket filed a noise complaint. Then it's summer heat, Capri Sun cocktails, and Choco Taco grief. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. We are your hosts. My name is Sean, and this is Joshua. And this is episode 136, buddy. We've made it to another week, my dude. Another 136. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. We've made it to 136 episodes. How are you doing this week, my guy?
This week, I feel like I'm doing well every week, but I'm actually doing better than well.
Better than well?
How can you do better than well?
Okay.
I think I'd have to look at what word I should use instead of better than well. But yeah, dude, I don't know if you know this, but I did. I think I said this on the last episode. I coming off like a 4-day.
Oh, that's right.
Mini vacation.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
How'd that go? How was that?
I played a shit ton of golf.
Oh, any black
as
aces?
One would imagine. What's that?
Black aces? Yeah.
Oh no, none of those. No. We didn't get any of those this time around.
Okay.
I just want to throw a quick shout out. If any of you golf that listen to us, I would be down to go and play golf with any of you guys, whoever listens to us.
Shit.
Just throwing it out there.
Is that an open invitation to the world? I mean, it kind of has to be now because it's on the internet.
Oh yeah, no. That's going out to anybody who is currently a subscriber, and if you are just subscribing or tell a friend, yeah, totally down to play golf with anybody listening. Because I love golf and I would love to golf with some of our viewers. That'd be awesome.
All right, cool.
But yeah, coming off a golf high, clearly. I'm a little tanner. I'm a little sun-kissed. Yeah, and I'm also, during this 4-day vacation, I went to a wedding, believe it or not.
Oh, shit. Now we're going to have a wedding report, Joshua? Are you giving us a wedding report?
Yeah, I think we can't do a wedding report until we do the what's in our cup, because you can't talk about weddings unless we get a little sip. You know, we got to have a little drink.
A little libation action. I get you.
Exactly.
So what is in your cup, buddy? What are you drinking?
Okay. So this is brand new because I read the comments.
Oh,
just kidding. I don't read the comments. Sean reads the comments.
I write the comments.
Sean, right. Yeah. All the bots that we.
That's all me. Every comment in there is me.
Yeah, that's it. So I'm pretty sure I haven't drank one of these in front of you or ever. This is a VMC Paloma. Correct me if I'm wrong. I may have had one. I feel like
definitely drank them in front of me, but you have not had them on the podcast. So yeah, yes, you have. Yeah.
So this, I'm going to be transparent about this only because I was going through my fridge right before we got on, and I didn't see anything but 2-month-old milk that I'm pretty sure is curdled over by now, and some whipped cream and some other stuff that I couldn't make. You know, so and then behind all of that, I saw this dusty little can, and I said, you know what? Let's give this thing a try right here.
It's such a visual.
So I pulled this bad boy out. I don't know if these things have an expiration date, but if they do, it probably happened already. So I'm going to give this thing a try today on this podcast. And if I drop dead, it's been great knowing you all. Sean, please.
Yeah. Hey, what is a VMC though? What you just said it like people know. What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's a VMC. So I think this is Canelo. Canelo, the obviously
boxer?
the prolific, the boxer Canelo. I believe this is his drink. There's a fat signature on the back of it, and I stopped reading cursive in the 2nd grade. So I mean, I don't know.
Wait, what is it though? Is it vodka, tequila? What is it?
This right here is a Blanco tequila with natural flavors and sparkling water.
Okay, and what's the flavor?
The flavor is Paloma.
Oh, sorry. I don't know if you said that. If you did, that's my bad.
Just kidding. I mean, is Paloma a flavor?
Sure. It is now.
Like, does red have a taste?
Oh,
you know, like.
Yeah, what would be your, as you pour that out, what would be your red taste? Like when people say, hey, this is red, you know, what is that flavor for you?
I'll tell you what pink tastes like right now.
All right. Sure.
Let's see.
There you go. Taking a big old sip of that. Big sip. Really big sip.
Oh my goodness. Despite this being crazy dusty and the can just as squeezable as a deflated football, It still has held its sparkle, and it still has its shine, and it tastes pretty good. So good job, Canelo. Good job, VMC. It has standed the test of time, and it still tastes good.
What does pink taste like?
Not a sponsor by any means, but if you want to, we will certainly take it. What does pink taste like?
Yeah, you left the people on a cliffhanger.
Pink tastes pink.
What do I expect from this man?
I'll
Nothing.
Leave that up to you, buddy.
Nothing.
No, it tastes good. I mean, yeah, just go and buy one. Just don't keep it in the fridge as long as I did, because I can't. It's gonna taste different no matter how I describe it to you right now. Yours will be like less than almost a year old, so it's gonna taste different than what mine tastes like. So shit.
Okay, to spin it back before I show what's in my cup.
All right, spin it back.
What is your default red flavor? Like when someone says this is red, what does your mind go to?
Right now, if you're putting me on the spot, I'm thinking Jolly Rancher cherry. You know,
okay, yeah. No, honestly, I'd do
red.
the same thing. Yeah, cherry would be red for me. So, because in my mind, pink is always like a strawberry / grapefruit flavor. And so that's my go-to on those ones.
All right. Well, now that we're talking about color and what's in our cup, what's the color in your cup?
The color in my cup, buddy, is about to be yellow. Are you ready for this? As a cider connoisseur, for those of you who've been listening to the podcast, hi, we're Sean and Joshua, your two new best friends, and I'm a cider connoisseur. I drink a lot of ciders, specifically on this show, just in general. But Joshua, I have a new one, a new limited edition release. I'm very excited for this one. This is by Incline Cider House. This is Limoncello Spritz. Look at how cold that can looks, buddy. Ooh, it's dripping condensation. So limoncello. Have you ever had limoncello?
No, but I've wondered what cello tastes like.
I'm about to tell you what cello tastes like. Hang on. Just opening it up right here. Ooh, nice crispy can hit. Let me give it a smell real fast. I don't really smell a lot of lemon, to be honest with you. I smell more apple, which makes sense because it's an apple cider. So here we go. First sippy sip, buddy. First sippy sip of the summer. Here we go. Oh, sour. It almost tastes like a sour apple. Okay. All right. This would be nice on a beach, buddy. On a nice, soft beach, or maybe at a beach wedding.
Okay.
All
right. That's good.
So how did that beach wedding go?
I was going to say, is this where we get into the wedding talk?
Yes, sir.
Got hinted at the beginning of this. So I don't think I even said. Okay, somebody's got to rewind the tape. I don't think I said it was a beach wedding.
No, you didn't. I just wanted to make the comparison.
Okay. All right. So I did go to a wedding. It was not at a beach. This wedding was held in one of the towns around here, San Jose. It was held in a 3-story building, which I thought was pretty awesome because the reception, the vows, and everything took place on the 3rd floor. Cocktail hour took place on the 2nd floor. And then dinner and everything took place on the very bottom floor, which I thought was pretty epically planned because anytime if anybody's been to a wedding, they may or may not agree with me. To jump in your car and to have to drive to a completely different venue, have to repark your car, put your damn high heels back on, whatever you're wearing. It is kind of annoying. Your jacket's all creased. You know, it's kind of annoying. You got to get back in your car and take off somewhere. So from the wedding upstairs was beautiful. The bride was beautiful. It was my girlfriend's co-workers. Great wedding. Beautifully done. That was amazing. I may have teared up a little bit, to be honest with you, because those kinds of, I get a little sappy with stuff like that, man, because it's just when two people find each other and they fall in love, it's pretty special, because I know most of us just go our whole lives without loving anybody, and not that you have to marry somebody to fall in love, but it's nice to see two people do that and come together and their family and everything. So that was cool. Cocktail hour was amazing. Open bar. Let me tell you, this guy, an open bar, we're like two best friends. We get along real well.
Yeah.
You surround me with people with good attitudes and fun personalities. It was a great time. So met some new people from cocktail hour. Then downstairs there was like chicken and some fish and like really good food. Great time. Dancing. Take a guess, Sean. Did I go dancing?
No, you didn't. You sat there. Probably sat there like a wallflower.
I know. Yeah, if any of you listening can teach this guy with 2 left feet how to dance. Just like my golf invitation, I will totally just teach me how to dance. Teach me how to dance. I will totally take you up on a lesson. But yeah, dude, I can't say enough how beautiful that wedding was. And once again, when if you find love out there and you want to get married, go for it. If you don't, that's fine too. Just as long as we find somebody we love is super important. And I wish everybody out there listening to this find that person, because when you can bring family together and friends and do those kinds of things, I think it's a really, really special thing. So yeah, that was a great time. And one last final point, I actually put some fancy pants on.
Whoa!
Let me tell you,
didn't wear shorts?
Nope. This was a color coordinated themed wedding, which I have to thank the bride and groom for forcing me to stand in front of a mirror wearing different colors, where I had to tuck my shirt in. This might sound silly to some of you because you're like, I do this all the time, but me, I'm a very casual beach wearing shorts guy, sandals. I'm very casual. So when I have to put something tight on that hugs the lower part of my cheeks, it just feels like I'm a little restricted in certain areas. So thank you for providing that experience for me, because I kind of liked it. I want to do it again. So again, I put a lot of invitations out there. If any of you guys get married and want to invite these two guys, I will be happy to be there at your wedding, even if it's not open bar.
Yeah, I'll be hang on, I scratched that statement for Joshua. I will not be there if it's not an open bar. Just putting that out there. And I will dance. So there's that. You're welcome.
Yeah, Sean, you do dance. I think I've seen you out there on the dance floor.
I'm not the best dancer, but I do like to cut a little bit of a rug, if I will say so myself. I'll get down. I'll do the boogie. I'll shake my little finger. I'll do a little finger twirl and shit.
So you're not a barfly like me, just sitting there.
No, man. If you're going to be there, have a good time. Those people aren't going to remember who you are,
I know. That's what I have a hard time getting over. I have a hard time getting over, like, I'm not going to be seen again.
Yeah.
Like, if I could just remove myself from that kind of thought, like, oh man, I look so silly, I look like Gumby with no, like, I look stiff.
You look like Gumby.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Gumby's probably more fluid. That's like a bad, like, I look like the guy doing a really bad impression, like, of the robot. Back in the breakdancing days, I feel like I feel stiff. Yeah, so teach me how to dance,
fix
please.
That. We'll find someone to fix that for you. Hey, you said different colors. What colors were you wearing?
I mean, come on, dude. Why you got to get so specific?
Well, we got to ask the questions. What the fuck?
Okay, maybe it wasn't so much the colors, but it was how tight it fit on my body and the fact that I had to tuck it into my waist. Okay,
so it was still black.
No, the black wasn't allowed. No.
Black wasn't allowed?
Nope.
What the
black
fuck?
that wasn't on the color palette, man. You got to respect the bride and groom. When you go to somebody else's wedding, you got to respect the wishes, man. And I did that.
Hey, can I just
elegantly?
Sure, fucking respect the wishes. Can I just say something about that? Can I say something about that shit real quick?
What?
I feel like, I don't know, dude. I've personally, listen, I'm not married, nor do I plan on getting married. Let me just say, if you force me to have some type of requirement to go to your wedding. Case in point, when Joshua talked about his wedding idea about me serving him as one of his servants for his wedding, I'm not doing it. Like, I think bare minimum, let me do what I just want to do. I get it. People out there want control, so I understand completely. I don't know, maybe it's just because weddings aren't for me, man. I just feel like, you're already putting yourself on a pedestal, like by having people come see you get married. Hey, congratulations. Lucky that you found someone. That's cool. Piss off. Like, I don't need more rules for you, for me to go to you and praise you for your choice. So I don't know. I'm probably in the wrong on this, and I will accept all consequences of that. But I feel like, I don't want to do it. Don't invite me.
No, you're not. I mean, hey, here's the thing. You're not wrong, because it does put pressure on your guests to go find outfits. Mm-hmm. You got to spend money on stuff you might not have already. So I
don't want the added pressure.
Yeah,
I think that's the. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for summing that rant up. I don't want the added pressure.
There's a little bit of pressure, but what I did find is the best time to go shopping for stuff like this is during Memorial Day weekend. Everything was 40% off. So I managed to put together an outfit that costs under $100.
Hey, that's pretty fucking good, to be honest. Yeah, especially for a wedding.
I'm telling you, yeah. But the struggle bus was there. But again, dude, I think, Sean just shit on people's weddings, but go invite me instead. I'll go for the both of us.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. This podcast is all about being genuine, and I'm being genuine when I say I don't want the added pressure. If you invite me to your wedding, don't make me fucking do anything else other than go to your fucking wedding. I don't want to have to worry about anything else, okay? Do I want the chicken or the fish? I don't know. Just fucking tell me what I'm eating, Do I have any allergies? No. So just feed me whatever, No added pressure.
So I think this is a good point to move on from the wedding talk, but I also think this is a great segue into a little bit we do sometimes called the question of the day. And Sean,
okay. Yeah,
before we get deeper into this episode, I do have a question which could just, because you went on a rant, and this could apply to exactly what you went on. So again, not planned.
Sometimes these things aren't planned.
These things are not planned, okay? Especially me trying to read words on a page right now. This is never planned. Okay, all right. So, Sean, the question of the day for you and everybody listening is, here we go. Do you think our internal monologue is meant to shield our private thoughts from the world, or to shield us from the impact of those thoughts?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Okay, hang on. I think I'm going to need you to restate the question so I can analyze this again.
Okay, let me go. We'll try it again. Here you go. The question of the day. Do you think our internal monologue is meant to shield our private thoughts from the world, or to shield us from the impact of those thoughts?
Huh. So, saying that the things that I'm thinking in my head...
This is good.
Should
this is making me think about it.
Should not be stated out loud, to shield people. Is that what that question is? Because
basically, it has to do with your internal. I helped. I did what I could to make this make the most sense, and clearly it did not make sense. Okay, thank you. I didn't use ChatGPT, but
maybe you should have.
I did not use chat for this, but I did use a language model to generate this question based off of my own question. So that's how it rewrote it, man. This was the question. So the way I was thinking about it is, do you think our internal monologue is like something that helps us get through the day, or do you think it's like guardrails in life? Do you think it's something that protects us to have an internal monologue, or do you think it's something that like, how am I trying to put this? Like,
so what's getting me confused is the word monologue. Like,
yes.
Are you confusing monologue with consciousness? Like,
no, well, because
Jiminy Cricket.
Like the way you think your internal monologue. Hey, like, say you're walking down the street and you see, was a corgi, and you go, oh man, that corgi has a funny looking butt, but you don't say it out loud, but you say it in your mind, right? That's your internal monologue.
Yeah, your consciousness.
Like your
consciousness.
No, but it's a monologue because you're talking to yourself. It's a like you hear your voice. There's a monologue, internal monologue. You've never heard the internal monologue? You've never heard that being said?
I have an internal monologue.
So that doesn't make sense?
Yeah, okay. But I feel like what you're describing is more of a consciousness, because you're conscientious of not saying the thing out loud. There's something in your mind telling you not to say those words. Am I in the wrong in this one? Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know. I just think of whatever you're just basically whatever you're not saying out loud and you're saying it in your head is an internal monologue. It's not your conscience talking to yourself.
See, that phrasing, yes, that phrasing works. That makes sense to me. Yes.
Okay.
Because you're saying it to yourself. That's an internal monologue. Yeah. But that feeling of not saying it out loud, I feel like that's consciousness.
But you're still saying the words in your head, so that's more of a feeling than using words in your brain.
Yeah, I think there's like two separate things going on here. Like your internal monologue, like you're saying your internal monologue, but what's keeping you from saying that is consciousness telling you not to say that out loud.
Okay. Whoever's really smart out there, you can figure this out with me and Sean talking about.
I just thought it
was a simple question of the day. Like, do you think your internal monologue like protects you in life?
That was a simple question. That was nowhere near a simple question. That was a deep end. I just fucking took 2 edibles that were 100 milligrams, and I'm trying to figure out life question. All right.
Okay. All right. Well, so do you have an answer to that question, or are we just going to leave that to the universe to just figure that out?
I don't think it's shielding anybody from anything. I think I mean that's all I can answer, because this is a wild question. Yeah, I don't think it's shielding anybody.
Okay, you don't think it's protecting the person, say, you love? Like, if you look at them, they say, "Hey, is that dress nice on me?" And you, in your head, you go, "Well, it really doesn't." But then you that's your internal telling yourself, right? Those are your guardrails.
And then
those
the consciousness is telling
guardrails.
you, do not do that. Do not say that out loud.
Those are the guardrails. So now you are protecting, again, you're shielding that person from your own thoughts. So then you just kind of say something else. Like you don't say what your internal monologue, again, consciousness. I mean, like,
I don't know, buddy. You know what? We're going to leave it up to interpretation.
Okay.
Mia,
right.
Make a short of this. Let the people tell us that we're fucking stupid. It'll be great for the interactions. So,
I mean, people don't have to tell me I'm stupid. Jesus,
well,
please
they are.
don't do that.
It's going to happen. You're not going to read it anyway. Don't worry about it.
I know, this is true. I mean, the writing's on the wall.
Let's move on. Speaking of walls, let's head on over to the chat with us section. Joshua, throw up that chat with us wall. Chat with us is going to be the topics that we talk about for the week. If you're new here, hi, Sean and Joshua, two new best friends. And the topics that we have for this week are pretty fun. They are as followed. Number 1, summer heat. Number 2, figure it out. Number 3, crystal clouds of chemical trails.
Or chemical.
Or crystal clouds of chemtrails. Is that the of? And the last topic is objects, animals, or numbers.
Okay.
It's little on my screen, everybody. I can't help it. It's not my fault.
No, I fixed it in the chat. I fixed it. Don't worry. Live editing. Yeah.
There you go. Or chemtrails. Oh, shit. All right, buddy. Let's head on over to summer heat. For those of you who are watching on the Sorry for the Delay.live website, hi, thank you for being here. And if you're on our YouTube page, we also thank you for being here. You may notice that there is a new summer logo right there, huh, Joshua? Somewhere, I don't fucking know, back corner.
Cheers
to
that logo. Cheers.
One of those things. Yeah. Cheers to the logo over there. But with that being said, buddy, it's not officially the first day of summer yet, but my God, buddy, up here there was an 81 plus day, and I don't give a fuck where you are at. If it is not, I get it. It's probably hotter where you are. Hey, whoop-de-doo. But up here, it was fucking hot. I was sweating. I'm still sweating. It's really warm in here. But I kind of wanted to talk about summertime things. I wanted to get nostalgic again, buddy. So this summer heat is basically just a nostalgic trip again for summer. If you're okay with going on this experiment with me.
Let's go. Tops down. The wind is blowing in my hair right now.
The wind is blowing in your hair. Like
scarves around my necks.
We're driving on the beach, right? And I'm just trying to get into your mind right now, buddy. So the first thing I want to ask you is, do you think you've had your last Capri Sun?
Jeez, I can't remember when I had my first one.
This is what I'm saying. Like, do you think you've already had your last one?
Oh man, when I think about Capri Suns, I think about what I did with them as an adult. You freeze them, cut the top, turn them into a little vodka and Capri Sun twist.
Oh, that sounds fucking delightful, actually.
It's really good. And if I just gave you the secret recipe, there you go. Freeze that bad boy a little bit, make a little slushy out of it, cut the top, a little vodka, whatever your drink choice is. Do responsibly, of course. Yeah. Have I sipped on my last one? No, probably not. I don't have kids yet, and I heard kids like Capri Suns, so.
Okay. So you haven't sipped on the last one. Okay.
I probably have not. No.
I'm in the same boat. I mean, I still have. Granted, I don't have Capri Suns. I have Kool-Aid packets up here that I've had since last October. I don't think they go bad until sometime at the end of this year. So I still have time to make those little freezer spritzes, really. But it was just something I thought about. I was like, is there anything that you can think of that you've had your last of? Like, it doesn't have to be summer themed, but like what is something that you might have had your last one of?
So I've really tried to steer away from energy drinks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I can't remember the last time I had a Red Bull or a Monster or whatever. Again, if that's your drink of choice, that's fine. Whatever picks you up. I choose coffee instead.
Espressos.
But I can't say definitively if I've had my last one, because I know occasionally they'll do like a Red Bull and again an alcoholic spritzer in there or something like that. So as a purist, would that still be your last if I had it like that mixed up or stepped on? But maybe energy drinks I may have RIP'd energy drinks.
All right, interesting. Now, are you talking like energy drinks? Like, are those ones specifically that you think you've had your last ones? Because, like, what about like natural energy drinks? Like, for example, like yerbas, like yerba mates. Have you ever had a yerba? Like, or ever?
Oh yeah, me and you turned me on to the blueberry one.
Yeah. So, like, I would say those are more like natural energy. Would you consider those to be like fall into that realm too?
Not entirely. That's you're drawing a gray line for me, and unfortunately, I see in 50 Shades of Gray. So we could work this out.
Okay.
So yerba, yeah. I mean, I would probably still sip a yerba before one of the other brand names I just spoke of right there.
Okay.
So, like I said, you can't quote me if it's my forever ending, but if I see one on the shelf, I try really hard to not grab one of those drinks just because I know how good they really are for you. Shout out to Red Bull sponsor. But
just said he's not gonna drink anymore.
You think those athletes are sipping on Red Bull in those cans? That's bullshit. They fill those things with water and shit. That's bullshit. I don't believe it. Again, Red Bull, love you. But yeah.
Okay.
Maybe yeah. That's probably what I'm steering away towards.
Okay. I'm gonna say right on record, water chestnuts. I fucking hate water chestnuts. They're fucking delicious. They're fucking disgusting. I hate them. I don't ever want to eat them. I've eaten my last one. Never having them again. Just going on record saying that. But another one that I thought of, Joshua, when I was kind of doing this brainstorm today, was what about a WrestleMania ice cream bar?
Oh, dude, we brought that. That was. Is that a callback?
That's a little bit of a callback. I want to know if you can recall the last time you had one.
The last time I ran after a truck in my underwear when I was like a kid. Running down the street. Well, hey, dude, my nickname, it's, episode 135, 36.
136.
Yeah. You heard it here. When I was a kid, they used to call me Nature Boy because you could not keep clothes on me, whether it was, does it snow around here, but it might as well be, I'd still be outside naked. But yeah, I was running after trucks, ice cream trucks. I probably was even wearing WrestleMania chonies at the time when I did this. I was inspired to go get that ice cream. But is it my last one? I don't even know if you can buy them anymore.
Yeah, so I think it is officially your last one.
So if they retired the bars, then yeah, it by default, it is the last time I've chewed on one in forever, probably.
Yeah, okay. Because mine, kind of same realm here. I knew the ice cream mania one would get you, but mine was those chocolate McFlurries, but the chocolate cookies and cream ice cream things that they had. There was like the cups and stuff, the little spoons that they'd give you. I remember the last time I had one of those because it was the last day of 7th grade, and I was about to go into middle school. And when I was going to middle school, we moved from the town that we were in to a different town, and that was the last time I ever had an ice cream man. So that was the last time I was able to even buy those ice creams. So remember that very, very strongly. And it reminds me of summertime, right? Because, summer, you finish school, you're on summer break, and then, August comes up and you go to school again in the new grade. So
can I throw one more out there as like a bonus?
Sure.
Just a fun bonus one for everybody listening. And if you fell asleep in the back, maybe you wake up for this one. How about a Choco Taco?
Oh, shit. When was the last time you had a Choco Taco? Fuck.
Because I think they RIP. I think those are, I think they unalived the Choco Tacos too.
Stupid. Like, unalive the Choco Taco. Oh, shit. R.I.P. Choco Taco.
Hey.
I don't know. It'd probably be the same time I had that fucking cookies and cream cup thing. So probably 7th grade sometime.
All right. Yeah. I mean, we should like do a little pay a little homage to the WrestleMania
Let's try to find
the Choco Taco. Maybe they have a baby.
Oh,
you know?
Maybe we make our
hybrid.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, one last one for you, buddy, on this summer heat thing.
Okay.
Summer jobs. Did you ever have a summer job that you can remember?
Specifically for the summer, or just a job in general
summer.
where I had to work? Okay, but no, I didn't. No, I didn't move like that.
Okay.
It wasn't. No, I think I just got a job. It wasn't really like a summer job. I just got a job.
All right. For me, it was working at the boardwalk. There's a very famous boardwalk where Joshua and I were from. It's kind of like the entry point for a lot of people when it comes to jobs. But for the record, that job fucking sucked. That was awful. And all I can remember from that job was two things. The first thing being the smell of sweat and grease every single fucking day. Like, I'm talking like mechanic grease, right? Because I was working rides, and I was working the kid rides, and it was fucking awful. Not the kids. Kids were great, but the rides and having to operate all that shit was fucking terrible. Horrible first job, by the way. But the second thing I remember from that job was my last day at it. The last day for me was amazing because I got to do pretty much everything that like all the veterans who work there. If you're a fucking veteran at the boardwalk, hey, hats off to you, because that takes some fucking patience, man. That takes some patience. But I got to do everything that the veterans, quote unquote, got to do for fun, which was like you got to operate the log ride, and you got to stand in the water, and you got to do all this fun shit. And that was probably the best day of my fucking life, was that last day at the boardwalk. So just wanted to throw that out there as my summer job.
Did you get like free passes? Did they?
You did. Yeah, you got free passes and shit. But the problem is that they would schedule you every fucking day, so you couldn't really use them. So,
oh, that's trash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, trash. Company's good though. Company's good. No hate on the boardwalk company. But the job was fucking terrible.
It's an iconic place to go. So if you haven't been, go check it out.
Yeah,
it's actually where they filmed the movie Us too. By the way,
it is. Yeah. Spoiler alert.
And Transformer Bumblebee, right?
And Transformers.
Film Bumblebee there
and
too.
What's that one they show all the time with the vampires?
Lost Boys.
Lost Boys. There you go.
Yep.
They filmed a lot of things in that town. To be honest,
what a
which
great
is pretty
movie.
Cool.
Man, when I saw the movie, I wanted to become a vampire. I thought sucking on people's necks was like, I thought that was like a good thing to do. You know, in my hometown, they just made it natural to walk up and just bite people. Like,
yeah, it makes a lot of sense now. It makes a lot of sense.
I even filed these bad boys down a little bit.
All right, buddy. Hey, do you want to do an AI song real quick? Take a little break.
Yeah, man.
Then,
let's do it.
Back to figure it out. Joshua, you want to go ahead and introduce your AI song this week?
Fuck, dude, I forgot the name of the AI song. I feel really bad about that.
Let the Whole World Stare.
Let the whole world stare. So Sean played a little nostalgic 80s throwback video game pop. I don't even know what genre we put that into, but that was a fun tune. You know, that was worth a quarter or two. So I did the same thing. I can't even talk anymore, dude.
He's not even drunk.
Okay, here. No, here's the thing, people. Like, if you got a wide tongue like I do, it gets in the way of the words coming out of your mouth. Mm-hmm. No, I don't want to go get any surgery, get it reduced to it's not things that I do. But sorry, tangent there. Yeah, but that's the song, buddy. And again, playing a little nostalgia, having a little bit of fun. So why don't you put a quarter in the jukebox and let's have a good time, everybody.
Let's put a quarter in the jukebox, baby. Here we go. Everybody, sit back, relax, enjoy.
Heat on my skin, trouble on my mind. You pull up slow, like you're reading every sign. Sneaking out the back door, neon on my face, laughing like we're guilty, but we love the chase. You say, where we going with that crooked grin? I say, anywhere but home, let the night begin.
Got the spark, got the fire, got a day you can't deny. You're leaning just a little,
try. Try me. Roll the windows down, let the whole world stare. We're dancing in the street like we don't even care. Got the bass in our bones, trouble in the air. It's a very little summer, and we're going everywhere. Yeah. You tap the wheel in rhythm, I steal your shades. We're making up the rules in the mess we made. Laughing at the stoplights, running every sign. You say you're kinda crazy, I said baby you're mine.
Got the spark, got the fire. Got a plan we can't resist. You pull me just a little. Saying come here for a kiss.
Come here. Roll the windows down, let the whole world stare. We're dancing in the street like we don't even care. Got the bass in the bones, trouble in the air. It's a flirty little summer, and we're going
everywhere. Whisper in the dark, tell me what you want. I can feel your heartbeat underneath the front. We're a little too close, a little too wild, but it feels too good to ever tone it down. Down, 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 down.
Don't slow down. Roll the windows down, 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 down. Roll the windows down, 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 down. Roll the windows down, let the whole world stare.
We're dancing like the night's gonna keep us there.
Got the bass in the bones, sparks in the air. It's a reckless little summer and we're going everywhere.
Heat on my skin.
Trouble on my mind.
Hot diggity dog, buddy. That honestly, my dude, that was probably the best song that you have written using AI so far. That was chef's kiss. That made me want to just like pull up my pants and just start dancing on camera. That was a banger, bro. That was a definition banger. All right. That was great. I'll put that in my playlist officially, not this bullshit. I'm going to put it in my playlist. That's going to go in the playlist. It's in there right now. I love it. It was fucking awesome. There's also some stuff that I need to ask questions about, but I'll do it off camera because I want to know some of the things that you did in there that got me like surprised that they could actually hit some things on there. So I'll ask you later on that, but don't worry about it.
Okay, perfect.
But thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, buddy. Beautiful.
Yeah, you're
Definitely
welcome.
worth 2 golden quarters. So
You're welcome. That was fun to make. That was fun to
Good.
make. So thank you, Sean, for appreciate it. And for all you listening, that was fun to make for you guys too. So appreciate that.
nice. Hell yeah, man. Hey, before we get started, I have another cider here because I finished my other one. Also, by the way, the Incline one, sorry, I hit my fucking cup. It was really loud. The Incline one, lemon spritz. As you drank more of this, it tasted more like limoncello, which is really nice. Limoncello basically tastes like Everclear and lemon. So it was pretty good. So recommend this if you just want something to sip on at the beach. But I'm just going with another go-to, buddy, just so I can finish out the day here. 2 Towns cider. This is the POG Cosmic Crisp. So another staple for me. I've had this one all the time on this fucking show. So
Nice. Double fisting. I like it.
double fisting tonight because I knew it was going to be a fun one. And speaking of fun, buddy, let's move on to the topic, a recurring segment that I think I'm going to continue doing on this podcast called Figure It Out. Because Joshua, you and I are 2 capable human beings who really don't ask for help a lot. You know, we really don't. So I figure we can take our talents.
You're right.
We can take our talents and help the people, right? So what this subject is going to be about is I'm going to give us a subject, and you and I are going to try to explain what would be the best thing to do, the best case scenario for that subject. Case in point, Joshua, to figure it out, the perfect beach day. What would that entail? What do we pack? When do we arrive? Where do we go? Do we bring speakers? Are we bringing towels, sandwiches? Like, what makes the perfect beach day?
Okay. All right. Do we have like a list of things not to bring, are we just off the riff?
No,
this is
off
what
the
it
riff.
is.
Off the riff is what,
Okay.
What would be like your perfect beach day? Like, what would you imagine? What does that say to you?
Okay. So, my new love for sunscreen.
Okay.
Definitely got to bring sunscreen. I used to be anti-sunscreen. I used to just let, that lizard peel that we talked about. I used to just love the burn. Yeah, I just like peel that first. It was almost like shedding that summer shed. Like I thought that was a good thing. I've talked to enough people now, and they tell me that's a bad idea to just let your skin burn and fall off. So, thank you to those people who have shown me the way. Like they showed me the light. Thank you for that. So definitely sunscreen.
Okay, the sunscreen for sure.
If you plan on drying off by rolling around in hot sand and getting, some of us have more creases than other. If you don't take a towel, you will get sand in every crease, and you will find out later it hurts when those two pieces of skin rub together.
What about a blanket? How about a blanket? Bringing a blanket too, or are you just doing the towels?
So I would just buy a big ass beach towel. That's how I roll. I would just get a big ass beach towel.
Are you using the same towel to dry yourself off?
See, this is where I'm a minimalist when I go to the beach. Okay. Because usually when I go to the beach, it's not just like from it's not from parking lot to the water, right? Like you got to trek sometimes to to the real nice spots, like if you go to the boardwalk or whatever, like not shitting on the boardwalk, like you will go from
boardwalk
streets.
Shit on this episode.
Yeah, like well, it's fresh. It's fresh. I mean, you planted that that scene is in my mind now. So yeah, sure you can go from parking lot to sand and then straight to the beach. Along the way, you're probably going to step on, bird poop. But so the real exclusive beach, the ones that really go to is you got to get from pavement. You got to walk a little while. So I'm a minimalist. It's like camping for me in a way. Mm-hmm. Like the beach trek is like camping. So I'm a minimalist. So it will be beach towel for sure. I only need one, but a big one.
Okay. So you're using the same towel. Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
I use the same towel. I mean, there's two sides to a towel. You can get it, fluff it up, and wipe off and whatever.
I know, but you're still getting sand all over you, bro. You're still getting sand all over you.
You said to the beach, not what I leave in the car. You're assuming that I don't have an extra towel in the car. There's other parts to this, okay? Like the car is like the trunk, the treasure trove, and fresh clothes, and we haven't gotten that far yet. So to the beach, there's backup supplies in the ride.
This is interesting because your perfect beach day involves bringing extra things in the car.
Yeah, because maybe you go out to eat afterwards, right?
Right.
Yeah. Like this isn't. Sometimes you go other places afterwards. You got to be prepared for the next scene. This is the beach is only one scene in the movie. You get to the beach, right?
Okay.
Go somewhere afterwards, right?
What else are you bringing then?
Okay, got my towel. I mean, if I'm talking to my 15-year ago self, it would be my skimboard. Be some activity that I could do. I might not take my skimboard now, but I would love to. That'd be awesome. Another open invitation. You want to see me eat shit? I will do that for you. I'll take my board. I will fall over the place. You just got to get it on tape so we can play it on the podcast. That'd be fun to see me eat shit. I'll do that. So some activity. I got to do something while I'm at the beach because sitting in one spot like this chair, it's really difficult to do for an extended amount of time. So I need something to do. So I'm probably taking an activity again, a board. Never really was an umbrella guy. You wouldn't see me popping, a multicolored flamingo pineapple umbrella. Like I'm not down there just like setting up a, stake in the ground and putting that in there. So, so sunscreen, towel, some kind of activity. You need to hydrate. So maybe some quality H2O.
Okay. Smart choice.
Yeah. If you're taking Gatorade, if you're doing something like that, I definitely got to do that more. A backpack, maybe a Band-Aid because the beach can get dangerous. Maybe at least one Band-Aid. You never know. Some super glue. Duct tape.
What the fuck?
Now I'm just fucking around.
All right. So you're going off the rails here.
Yeah.
I would probably say
chapstick.
that my perfect beach day is kind of similar to what you're bringing on here. So definitely sunscreen, definitely towels. But I'm bringing like a beach chair. And I'm bringing an umbrella. I'm the asshole who's bringing the umbrella and sitting in the beach chair, man. And alongside me to my left-hand side, my specific left-hand side, is a cooler filled with not only H2O, but I'm talking like some hardcore, like Buzz Balls, some fucking White Claws, some fucking Cutwaters. Like, I'm going hard at the beach, my dude. And it's specifically my left hand because my right hand is sipping, man. My right hand's for sipping, all right? Left hand's for giving me the sips, right hand's for sipping, all right? And that's all I need. That's all because I'm not getting in the water. I can't swim, all right? This body don't swim. So I'm not getting in the water. I don't need a towel, right?
I was going to ask
that.
that.
Yeah, I'm not getting in the water. I'm just there to look at the people with my sunglasses on, because you need sunglasses, by the way. That's another thing on my list.
I don't have sunglasses, so I need to get some of those.
Yeah, you burn your retinas. Go for it, buddy. Good luck seeing when you're 80.
Okay.
So, yeah, I got sunglasses on. I got my cooler. I'm chilling. That's me right there. That's my perfect
cooler. I can't take a
beach day.
cooler. I'm like I said, I'm trekking down to the beach. Real quick though about the water, the ocean water. Do you not get in because you think it's dirty, or just because you can't? I mean, I would think because you can't swim. Because
it's definitely both. It's definitely both. One, because I can't swim, right? I'll go put my little feetsies in there, but I'm very hesitant to do it because the ocean water is fucking disgusting, dude. Especially in the part that Joshua and I lived, or Joshua lives and I lived in California. That water is filthy. So good luck, everybody. There's a reason why people come home with rashes. So.
Yeah, that's true. And I didn't realize how dirty the ocean water was until I lost one of my molars.
Yeah.
And I'm just kidding. That was a joke. But yeah, no, I didn't find that out till later. People are like, you know how dirty that shit is? You know, you see aerial footage of like river runoff and like the restaurants around it all draining their water into, you know what I mean? Like, you're just like, oh, all that is running into there.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like straight like turds going, you know, no fecal matter, like legit, because we have laws around here. They just like, you can't do that, at least in this area. But
can't do that.
Yeah, like you just. But yeah, I didn't realize how dirty the ocean water. I still love it. I'll get in it, man. It's a nice way to cool off while you're at the beach.
Hey, just another quick one on this one. How about the heat?
Yeah.
How do we figure out the heat? What are so yes, drink water for sure. But what else?
Mm-hmm.
Like how would you solve, like, I just went through a fucking little 80-degree heat storm here after being 50 degrees for the last 2 weeks. Like how should I have gone about that? Should I have like wore a hat? Like what would be?
I don't even wear a hat to the beach. I don't even wear a hat to the beach. So what generally happens with me is once I get hot enough, I get back in the water to cool off. You know, I body temperature comes down. I go lay down for a bit. I'm kind of like the rotating weenie at the 7-Eleven. I just kind of like, I keep turning, you know, until I hit peak temperature, and then I go get into the cold ass water. The water around here is pretty damn cold. So
Pacific Ocean. So, yeah, it's cold.
I do the dip, come back out, and I just rinse and repeat this process until I feel like I've gotten to that golden brown, and you get the hell. I mean, then you're done. You know.
See, that sounds god awful to me, bro. That sounds horrible.
Dude, it feels so good though, man. It feels so good.
I don't know how you do it, but I mean, you're enjoying yourself, and I've been with you during these times, and I've seen you enjoy yourself. So hey, that's all on you, buddy. But I would also think with the heat for sure, like, I don't know, another way, like, yeah, you probably don't wear the hats, but I think hats are a pretty big way to cool yourself off, especially if you're on the beach, man. Like, especially if you don't have an umbrella on the beach, like a big floppy sun hat, dude, that's a lifesaver, man. Because that sun is like right on top of you when you're at the beaches.
No, you're right. You're right. And I've recently, again, adopting the whole lifestyle of sunscreen. They do also have sunscreen that you can spray on your head, like a scalp spray and like a shampoo that you can kind of work into your scalp. Obviously, a hat and just not going in the sun in general will help you prevent everything. But for somebody like me who likes to go outdoors, I need to put on some kind of shield, obviously, because I just don't want to go super exposed and continue to burn the skin off my body. So I shield it, and now they have shampoo and stuff you can put on your head, which I currently use now. So protecting myself as much as possible these days, for sure.
There you go. So yeah, that's it. Let's figure it out. And that's our little figure it out segment on this one, buddy. Let's move on to your crystal clouds or chemical trails.
I don't know. I feel like we should just maybe leave this for next week.
Okay, we can leave it for next week, but
yeah. Can we just leave it at that? Because you took me to the beach right now, and I don't want to go to crystal clouds. I don't want to go to Chemtrails.
You want to stay on this vibe?
I want to stay on the beach vibe, just like everybody listening to us. And we're just about at that point where we got to land the plane. We got to show some cool shit.
I didn't even realize time. I've been having so much fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
we are at
it's
that
about
time where
that
we're going
time.
to land the plane. Or how about we dock the boat, buddy? You know, speaking on the beach theme, let's fucking dock this boat. Joshua, let's do some fun finds, some lucky numbers. Let's do a fortune monologue. Get the people out of here on a swell message of the week. But what do you got? What do you got this week? What fun finds you got for us?
Okay, so for a fun find, I'm not sure about the whole collection of these, but I saw this and I was like, you know what, that's just a cool one to add to the extensive collection I got going on in the background over there. And the fact that it glows in the dark is another highlight. So yeah, this is a K-pop Demon Hunters. This is Derpy with Susie Funko Pop.
Oh, it's the cat. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Can I just go on record here and say I've never watched K-pop Demon Hunters, and I know that's going to cause a lot of controversy, and I'm sorry. I'll get to it. It's in my list, but I have never actually watched the movie. Joshua, have you watched the movie?
No, I have not watched the movie. And sometimes that's the funny thing about me is I generally try to stick to collections if I can when it comes to Funkos, but occasionally I'll come across things that look cool or just have a little bit of extra to them, like the glow in the dark. And I'll make it a part of the rest of the Funkos that I have and add it to my Funko vault, my overall. So I've never watched it. Maybe this will start the trend of me watching it. But as for now, I just have a Funko Pop, and it was a cool little fun find.
Nice, man.
And,
hey, maybe we watch it together. I'm going in there in August. We'll watch it together, buddy. We'll see. We'll make a day of it.
Okay. I'm totally down. Now that I've shown off my fun find, what do you got whipped up over there?
Man. Speaking of summer, this guy that I have that I'm about to show off reminds me of summer because of the cartoons that he stars in. Some of them were very informative, and some of them have to do with summertime activities. I'm going to show off two of them. The first one is this one right here. This is part of a set. This is Goofy 1932. All right, there's that one. And then we have my personal favorite one because of the way he looks. But this is Goofy 2019. He's just chilling. There he is, Goofy 2019 on that one. And they are part of a set. I don't have the whole set because I really didn't care for all of them. But you can see the sport one up there is part of that little thing I was talking about with his info episodes. So there you go. Those are my two fun finds for the freaking week right there. Goofy.
Beautiful.
Boom.
I like it. Beautiful.
There you go.
Kind of goofy, just like we are.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. So, all right, buddy, you ready to start continuing to dock this boat?
And the boat is docked. I think we got to get some fun fortunes and just get the people off to work and get the people home.
Yes, sir.
And cool it down a little bit. Sean, I always forget. I again, of course, you have the better memory than I do. Do we go dirty or do we go boozy with these fortunes this week?
Let's go dirty this week.
Dirty. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, might as well. Yeah.
Do you remember what we did last week?
I think we did boozy last week. Honestly, I don't remember. But, I feel like dirty is good because we're on the beach. You went into the filthy water, and I just got my toes, dipped in there. So, we're a little dirty today.
All right. The dirtiest part of opening this is always the cookie just getting everywhere. I got a dust. You guys cannot see, but these cookies are all red right here, and there's just crumbs. I try really hard to vacuum, but yeah, it's like belly button fuzz. It just ends up in there somehow, some way, and it's just the shit's everywhere. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
if any of you have a belly button, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
And if you don't have a belly button, you're a fucking alien. So just throwing that out there, or a clone.
All right, everybody, let's get silly. This is another one of your dirty fortunes for this episode, June 2nd, episode 136. Here you go. You will have a date with Destiny after she gets off work at the strip club.
I think that's a repeat.
It is. That's why I was I didn't even want to read it.
But to be fair, though, that's a good callback to the Destiny topic that we had last week.
There you go.
That made me very emotional. And I was very inebriated as we got through that episode. And I feel like my thoughts weren't cohesive enough on that. But I feel like Mia, I'm sorry. I feel like Mia did a great job putting together my thoughts on that one. So thank you, Mia. I appreciate that. And for those of you, Joshua had an invitation I'm making a formal invitation. If you guys want to play Destiny with me, let me know in the comments, and I'll shoot you guys a request on there, and you guys can come join me in the final gameplay June update. So, buddy,
That's awesome. That's awesome, dude. You playing video games with the viewers and everybody, and I'm out on the beach.
Yeah, and you're on the beach, bro. Hey, we're both doing what we love.
Exactly. This is perfect for our personalities and what we do. It's perfect. I like it. Open invitations. Let's go.
Open invitations, everybody. All right, my dude. Let me give the people their lucky numbers, then we can give them their closing monologue, and then get the fuck out of here. Your 7 lucky numbers for the week. Feel free to use them for whatever nefarious reasons you would like. They are as followed: 5, 25, 26, 38, 48, 56, and 62. Once again, your 7 lucky numbers are 5, 25, 26, 38, 48, 56, and 62, buddy. Whew. Mouthful on that one. Mouthful. But we've made it to the end of this episode, buddy. What do you have left to say to the people who are starting their new week, my guy?
Oh, man, Sean, this is great. And I feel like I couldn't have said it better in the beginning of this. If this is the start of your summer, if you're a student, if you're going out there and having a great time, just be safe, everybody. If you have to, go out in groups, hang out with a friend, wear sunscreen, get a DD. But let's start this week off with a wonderful, wonderful thank you to everybody. And we can't wait to see you guys next week on episode 137.
Hell yeah, my dude. Well spoken, well said. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Joshua, you know I can't leave you without one of these bad boys, but I have a question for you. Hey, did you hear about the ice cream truck accident?
No, I did not, Sean.
Oh, it crashed on a rocky road. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week. Deuces.
What I was gonna say is, no, this isn't hat talk content. This is just like one of those things. It's like I get going, right? You know me, Sean. Like I just get going. So I'm not a fan of like unibrows, but when I put this thing on, I feel like I have to make. I want to give myself a unibrow. It's like an unnatural unibrow.
Weird to me. It just throws me off. I mean, I'm used to you doing it, but. Yeah. You telling me the reasoning behind it is even weirder to me now.
Yeah, so here's what it feels like to me. Like, is his name Geordi from Star Trek?
Well, sure.
I think his name is Geordi. The guy with the thing across our RoboCop, right?
Oh, yeah,
RoboCop,
like
right?
RoboCop style.
Yeah. So if you've ever seen RoboCop or Geordi without the thing across his face, it just looks weird, right? So for me, this is my Geordi. This is my unibrow. This is me covering. My eyebrow. That's my uniform. I drop a low.
Okay, that makes sense. And I was telling Joshua that I'm the opposite. I like to wear my little brim here higher up on my forehead. I mean, I guess I could lower it, but it just feels weirder to me. So, two different people, two different styles.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you had a forehead like yours, I would show it off more too.
Exactly. I'm very emotive too, like my eyebrows and like,
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Anyways, do you claps, snaps, whatever?
Right. All right.